What's up YouTube, Angus Splatter here. We're going to take a bit of a look at crafting abilities for gliding and adding modules to improve your abilities. So let's just take a look first at what you need to do for crafting your Afterburners. First thing you need to do is research ability production and the ability set for the Accord Assault. Now, just a quick note about the abilities. When you research the first one, you're then given the option to either research this one here or this one here. Now, if you're smart about it, you're not going to research abilities the whole way through and craft them every level. You're just going to craft them every maybe 5, maybe 10 levels or so, and save your resources for crafting higher end equipment. Researching also takes up time, so you might not want to research these first 2 slots. You might just want to skip straight across. So with that in mind, you'll need to research your assault ability set to whichever level you want to research it to. Let's say for example I've gone to level 16 or 17. Now once you've done that and you quit out of the printer and you've claimed that research when it's finished, you can then jump in, go to manufacturing, go to battle frame equipment for the assault, the Accord Assault, and you'll have a list of the abilities that you've researched up to the level that you've researched them. Now I'm missing quite a few, like for instance my first purple comes at level 17 and you don't see another one until you hit level 40. I've done that to save research points and time and crystite. So the first thing that I want to craft is, well, for my friend I'm building a level 16 Afterburner. I've already gone ahead and done that, but you can add a customization component which will allow you to choose what kind of Afterburner that you want. Now I really do prefer in the crafting components, in the ability customization components, the custom Swift component for the Afterburners. They increase the force of your Afterburner and they also lower the recharge time. That's before you add any modules at all. So a custom Swift Afterburner is a nice Afterburner. Okay, so the ability customization components, let's talk about cost a little bit. So if I wanted to build a Swift, it's going to cost me 2 transnucleic batteries and they are not cheap. Okay, to build a transnucleic battery, resource hybrids, to build one I need twinned muscle fibers. To build the twinned muscle fibers I need carbon. Carbon's a little bit hard to come by, not hugely, it just takes a lot of grinding. To get carbon you either need bone fragments or you need, I think it's melted muscle tissue, both of which can be brought on the market of course, but because they don't drop so often they do cost a bit more to get. That's the downside to building these customized or uniquely customized assault abilities. But check this out, if I go to Afterburner, I pick level 16, hell, let's pick level 17, let's go for it. I'm not going to add a customize, I'm just going to see what I get on dumb luck. Okay, let's see what kind of Afterburner I get from dumb luck.
Manufacturing finished. Manufacturing finished.
You saw it. So without having to craft the Swift component, I've just lucked out and got one. Okay, and it's given me back a bunch of research points, which is handy as well. That was really lucky. Yeah, I think that one might go for sale on the market. That's a good bit of kit for anyone who's playing any kind of assault or firecat and wants to build themselves a good gliding build. Yeah, a purple Swift level 17 Afterburner with a few deployment modules, a couple of cooldowns slapped on it, some force increase. You've got an absolutely insane thing that you'd still be perfectly happy to use considering it's not an offensive ability, that you'd still be perfectly happy to use at level 40. Seriously. That was a really lucky roll there. All abilities have important attributes, you find them listed here, and all the modules are designed to affect different attributes. Any white ability will have one module slot for a red module. To that you can add a red module, an orange module which is a combination of the red and the yellow, or a purple module which is a combination of the red and the blue. To a green ability you can add a red and a yellow module, which means you can add a yellow, you can add a red, you can also add an orange which is a combination of these two, a green which is a combination of this and blue, and a purple which is a combination of this and blue. Once you start using the blue abilities and the purples, then you get 3 module slots. A red, a blue, a yellow, and you can also use an orange, a purple, a green. With the Afterburner you want to improve the thrust force by finding modules which improve the force. You want to boost speed duration maybe, but not definitely. You definitely want to bring your recharge time down, so anything that lowers your cooldown, any module that lowers your cooldown, and maximum deployments, as many as those as you can get, because they're your consecutive afterburns. In this case I can use 4 at a time. Looking at the burn jets, it's the rate of fire duration is the attribute that matters here. That, and of course your cooldown or your recharge. So modules that affect your cooldown and modules that affect the duration are the ones that you want to apply here. The important attributes for the Inferno dash are the thrust force, your cooldown time or your recharge, and to a lesser extent and only for their combat application, the Inferno duration.